Uh-oh. Can I not flip it? Can I not flip it? Can I not flip it? Yeah, I can flip it. Thank you. Thank you. Life is the best learning experience. Just learning how to go live on Instagram after years of going live on other social media platforms. And but for whatever reason, my audience is just exploding on Instagram, and thought I would fan the flames of the exploding audience on Instagram, if you will. Excuse me while I get dressed here right outside the parking lot. It's funny, I was just grabbing for my watch, but instead, I wonder who knows what these are. Does anyone know what these are real quickly? I don't want to give it away. Comes in a tube like that. Don't want to give it away. I wish I had millions of dollars to reward whoever guessed what that was first with a great prize, a fabulous prize that would get people tuning in to my live shows here on Instagram. Really create a buzz. But what time is it? Good morning to you. Yay! Noah C. Barker. When I get rich and famous from doing my live shows on Instagram, although Instagram doesn't pay, I just do this for sheer sport of it to see, because I like watching numbers go up, and I've said this a lot before. I almost enjoy winning. I was a realtor for 17 years. And yeah, we get occasional real big paychecks. But what I loved about getting paid a lot was moving up the ranking in my office and seeing I was number 7 in the office or something like that versus number 20 on an average month. And it just felt so good to see myself climb up. And I don't know what my point is, other than somebody properly guessed that these were dog poop bags. And I guess it's not a guess. They probably know. I think they may even be, they're made from 55% post-consumer recycled plastic. But again, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Thoughts from the Gym. This is a show I started 7.5 months ago. Hello from Kazakhstan and the United Kingdom. What an international audience that we're having today. Isn't that fun? But again, this is a show I started several months back at a time when I was getting flabby and weak. I'm a 55-year-old guy, and like a lot of guys that probably hit 50 years old, the desire to get to the gym and pump iron and get ripped and feel awesome physically probably fades a little bit. We have kids. We drink a lot of beer. We get a beer belly, something to hold our beer can on. And that was where I was going in life. Hey, first time caller, long time listener. Thank you for hopping on. But anyway, that's where I was going in life. And last August, again, I've said this a lot, but I saw a picture of myself at the pool, and I got 2 little beautiful babies, and I was holding one of my little beautiful babies along the side, and I just looked at my arm, and it looked like, wow, how can that guy even hold a baby? He looks so weak and sickly. And just kind of felt whatever. I was over 220 pounds for the first time in my life. And other than a little basic stretching and an occasional push-up or two, I hadn't really done any exercise in 2 or 3 years. And I knew I could feel better. So I joined a Planet Fitness here in Naperville, where I'm from. Naperville's a town just outside of Chicago, Illinois. And have been working out I'd say on average, probably 3 times extremely consistently ever since. And it feels so good. And the key to the consistency is, although I must admit, every time I'm walking to the shower after I work out, I'm seeing how I look, seeing if my muscles look any better. Don't believe me when I tell you I don't check the progress. But I try not to check the progress, and I try and enjoy the process, if you will. and enjoy the working out, the getting to the gym, the hot shower afterwards, the going live with you guys when I'm done. And because of that, I almost lick my chops when I'm on the way to the gym, and just look forward to that hour away out of the house, feeling good, getting exercise, burning off adrenaline, and kind of unwinding a little bit in a physical sort of way. RJ wants to know if I still do push-ups. No, I haven't done any push-ups because I've been working out 3-4 times a week. I bet I'd be doing push-ups pretty well right now. I bet I could. I'm going to guess. And again, 8 months ago, before I started joining the gym, I was doing push-ups, and I don't know if I could do 20. I'll bet I could do 40. Not right now because I just did the bench press, so I probably couldn't do 40. But I think if I was rested, I could probably do 40, which is just about as much as I've ever done in my life. A few thoughts from the gym, because that's the name of this show. I was I was sitting in the shower. I was in the shower. I was enjoying the hot water, and I said aloud, God, why are you beating me down again? Why are you beating me down? And God isn't necessarily beating me down. But that's how I felt at the time. And I said in a godlike voice, because you have more to learn, Ken. And my thought wasn't that I had more to learn or that God was quick to respond. It was how nice it is when you pray. Because you don't feel as crazy as you would as if you were just talking to yourself. Because if I was talking to myself going, Ken, what the hell's the matter with you? What are you doing? Why can't you figure this out? And somebody heard me, they might think I'm crazy. But because I was praying, they said, that is a spiritual man speaking to his higher power and having a conversation with his higher power. And that felt good. Other thought from the gym. Sometimes, again, I do believe in life we are conflicted and we don't have the answer and we don't have clarity and we don't know which direction to go. And at that point, we got to put our best guess on and keep moving forward. It's so easy to get paralyzed by thinking about the future. And I got a lot of changes that are going to happen in my life in the next couple months. And again, I found myself almost being paralyzed with fear, wondering, what am I going to do? How am I going to figure this out? And I was texting a buddy and going, hey, what should I do? What should I do? Help me, help me, help me. And the one thing that really helped the most was just getting to working out and going through the stretches, doing my toe touches, doing all the bench, the curls, the lat pulls, the low row, the core work. And again, it just felt so good taking that next step, because a lot of times I know I get paralyzed with fear as I'm thinking about all of life's concerns, career goals, and I won't bore you with the details, but it's career, relationship, living. I got them all. I probably got some health issues. If you count my bad knee, I even got some health issues. But we all do. And again, I've been doing a show. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. BWJMI, I think, who joined, asked how I was doing. And again, it feels great being on Instagram. Feels great being out in the sunny day with the blue sky and the trees probably with just a butt or two behind me. But I am feeling good on this Thursday. And I'll tell you, I wasn't feeling so good about 2 hours ago. But for anybody out there struggling, I don't know. I'm fortunate to have a gym that I enjoy going to, 3 times a week. And I know I'm just saying it, and I know a lot of people are going to go, yeah, whatever, I'll do that tomorrow. But I say this a lot, the time to do something is today. Don't wait for tomorrow, because there's going to come a day when tomorrow never comes. And it feels good living for today and doing the best thing I can. And the best thing I can today was getting a great workout, changing my attitude around, and getting my head in the right place. Just joined this. How much weight have you lost since quitting drinking? I quit drinking 2.5 years ago. And I said it before, I was thinking about I was probably drinking about 8 beers a day. They weren't light beers, so it was about 1,200 calories a day I was taking in from alcohol. So when I stopped drinking, and I stopped smoking pot that same day, by the way, I thought I'd lose a bunch of weight, and I might have lost some for a while. But I think the body's sneaky, and you're craving something. And I know for me, I started eating a lot of crappy food, Little Debbie snack cakes, anything sweet I would devour, ice cream, and I really started devouring. So I probably quit when I was 210. I dropped to 205, but then I jumped all the way up to 220 something as my habits were bad, my fitness routine was bad, and my diet was crappy. But about 2 months ago, I realized no matter how hard I worked out, I wasn't losing any weight. So sugar was my crutch. Yeah, no, a lot of people probably lean on sugar. And I've heard, I mean, maybe medically, because I think in alcohol is a type of sugar, maybe your body's craving it. And I think maybe if you quit drinking, it's probably not common to really have a sweet tooth, and I did. What was I saying? Oh, I realized no matter how much I worked out, I wasn't losing weight. And I'll tell you what, I have a guaranteed way to lose weight that works easily. And a lot of people say it's calories in versus calories out, and that is true. But if you're trying to moderate and trying to eat small bowls of ice cream or small portions, and you're a big portion human being like I am, you feel like you're struggling, and you feel like you're trying to swim with a weight, an anchor around your neck. And it's a lot easier swimming when you take that anchor off and just be you. And I realized part of being me was throwing moderation out the window and becoming friendly with the sensation, with the feeling that is hunger, and counting the numbers of hours a day that I felt hungry. And I was doing it pretty rigid at first, but now, like, I'm hungry right now. Instead of me going, oh crap, I got to go eat something, where's the closest McDonald's, I go, I had a little bit of flab around me today when I walked into the shower. I bet you this hunger is taking care of that. So instead of fighting hunger and filling the void every time you feel it, I've embraced it. And just know when you're hungry, you're losing weight. And when you're not, you're not. And it's really that simple. And if you spend more time being hungry and less time eating, guess what? You lose weight. And the easy thing is, I think a lot of us struggle with the same mental issues that I do about moderation. And I think as animals that we are trained, when there's food in front of us, eat everything we can. You know, if you're a lion and you kill a wildebeest, you're going to eat it all. You're going to eat it as fast as you can before the hyenas come and take it away, because you don't know when you're going to eat again. Problem with us is we got a refrigerator stocked full of goodies and cabinets filled with pasta and Little Debbie snack cakes and Twinkies and Ho-Hos that are calling to us. So when you combine all that availability of high-calorie, crappy foods with our natural animal instincts to gorge, it results in fat population and fat people and overweight and struggling with weight, and Weight Watchers being $1 billion company and all this GNC trying to tell you how to lose weight. I'll tell you, the way to lose weight is spend more time being hungry. And when you eat, put the guilt aside and eat all you can, because that's what your brain's telling you to do. Be the lion in the jungle and eat as much as you can and gorge and fill your tummy till you can't eat no more, and then chill out for another 6-8 hours and then gorge again. And that'll be your day, and that'll be your food, and that'll be your intake. And I'll tell you what, it'll satisfy both your need for calories and your animal instinct to eat all you can. I know it might sound crazy, but I flipped a switch 2 months ago and dropped all the weight I wanted to. And it just works. You're going to drop 2 pounds a week if you eat 2 huge meals a day. RJ said, how long do I like to stay hungry? Again, I've loosened up on it now. I've lost the weight. If I would have kept that same routine, I would have got too skinny. and I'm hungry right now. I can eat anytime. I'm not as concerned. I know I need to take in some more calories. I was losing, again, 2 pounds a week, and I got down to 207. And given that I'm working out, I think 207 is a pretty good weight for me. Although, again, you can even see it through. By the way, you can see it through the Illinois sweatshirt. There's still another 5 pounds of softness right through here that I can work off. But perfection is overrated. Perfection is overrated. Yeah. Patrick's asking, do I eat more sweets now that I'm sober? I certainly did. And I'll tell you what, I don't think people believe me when I say eat anything you want. Again, when I first started doing this diet, I wouldn't eat except twice a day. And I didn't really have any time or schedule. I know it's similar to intermittent fasting, but I didn't want to say I'm fasting. That seemed too rigid. I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat and be hungry when I wanted to be hungry. But the other night, I had this chicken, cheese, broccoli casserole, and I had 3 helpings. And I still had an urge for some sweets. And there was cookies and cream ice cream, and I had a huge bowl. And you know what? I had another bowl after it because I wanted it. And because of this, I can eat guilt-free. And that feels so good to eat guilt-free and still lose weight. What is the one thing you would tell someone my age that struggles with locking in and getting things done? Well, you're 20. Be kind. I'd say be kind to yourself, Ryan. I think be kind to yourself. You're 20. You know, when I was 20, I still had another year and a half college ahead of me and a ton of brain cells to kill doing bad things. And so be kind to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Forgive yourself. Learn to love yourself. Instead of saying, hey, I'm having struggle locking in and getting things done, focus on what you did get done. Focus on the fact that you went to the gym or you lost 2 pounds or you read a great book or you went to church or you told your mom and dad you loved them. Do something good and focus on that and try to focus less on what you're struggling with would be my advice to you. You look like American actor Lyndon Ashby. Extremely handsome bald man. Morgan Tracy joined. My daughter joined. My daughter who's coming up on a big day. I sent her a text 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got 4 kids, 4 beautiful children. And I sent my older daughters a text the other day and go, hey, girls, are you still on Instagram? I don't know what's going on. Something's happening on my Instagram account. And I did a screenshot. And I think at the time I was at like 4,500 followers on Instagram. And here I am at about 16,000 a week and a half later. I don't know why. But my account's growing really quickly on Instagram, and it's for fun. Have I ever been to Oswego? I used to live there years ago. Yes, my daughters live in Oswego. They go to Oswego East High School. So I go there regularly, and they're both on the track team. They're star athletes at Oswego East. At least, I don't know. I cheer. I love cheering. So, this is Thoughts from the Gym. I don't know what else I have for you today. But I always feel great after a workout and after hopping on live. And it's kind of fun on Instagram because my audience is different there than on other social media platforms. I've been a content creator for 2.5 years. I haven't figured out anything. The only thing that I've figured out is I haven't figured out life. But I'm a student of life, and I'm trying to get a little better every day. And if you try and get a little better every day, you have purpose, you have meaning, and there's always an area of your life you can improve on. And let me tell you, I promise you, I have more than one area of my life I can improve on. You probably do as well. So pick one and go at it today, and then go at it again tomorrow, and then go at it again the next day, and start small. So I want to thank you so much for joining today. Again, this is Thoughts from the Gym on a Thursday. I so appreciate you for hopping on. If you're new to my page, follow me on social media. Patrick's asking a lot of good questions. How long did I smoke pot before I stopped? I occasionally smoked in high school, but I believed it did not work in high school. I thought it was a farce. I thought everyone was faking it. I got to college and I realized it wasn't a farce and freaked out. But I became an everyday smoker probably when I was 35, and I quit when I was 53. And a lot of people say that, hey, pot's natural, it's good for you, it's God's herb or something like that, but I don't believe it. It's addictive, and when I wasn't smoking, I'd want to be smoking, and if I didn't have any, I'd ask somebody, hey, who's got some? I want to smoke some. And I'll tell you what, if you're always looking for something on the outside to make you feel better, you can't feel too good. I promise you that. But I'd encourage you do you. And it took me a long time to walk away from it, but I feel great that I have. So I want to thank you again for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Hope you're feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.